The SafetyRespect Flex platform is a modular system designed to create safe working areas on facades and roofs, offering a practical alternative to traditional scaffolding. It can be installed on walls, floor structures, or trusses, making it adaptable to different construction needs. Compatible with boardwalk steel sheets, it provides added stability and security. The hot dip galvanized components protect against corrosion, and the platform meets load classes 2 and 3 under EN 12811-1, supporting evenly distributed loads of 330.7 pounds per square yard and 440.9 pounds per square yard. The system includes flex beams in different lengths, flex angle plates, flex post brackets, wooden beams, and the necessary screw assemblies. These components can be arranged to fit specific project requirements. Installation is handled by SafetyRespect in collaboration with the customer, following all safety regulations. Before using the platform, a risk assessment must be completed to identify potential hazards like slipping or overloading. Users need to follow load limits and should not modify the platform without authorization. The platform's size and weight capacity depend on its setup. The Flex working platform wall meets load classes 2 and 3, while the extended version is suited for load class 2. To keep the system in safe working condition, regular maintenance is essential. Components should be inspected for any damage or wear before each use, and any worn-out parts should be replaced immediately. SEMBLA is like Lego, but for building for-sized structures. It's made from cement-free geopolymer concrete, using natural raw materials and industrial byproducts to cut carbon emissions by up to 70% compared to traditional concrete. Despite this, it remains strong and reliable. The system follows a modular 12.5 by 12.5 by 12.5 centimeter grid and comes in 4 block sizes with 2 height options, allowing walls to be built at thicknesses of 12.5, 25, or 37.5 centimeters. The blocks interlock without mortar or glue, making construction quick and easy with no waiting for materials to dry. Insulation is added afterward, so thermal performance can be adjusted based on specific project needs. One of its biggest advantages is that everything can be taken apart and reused. Unlike conventional masonry, which often results in waste, SEMBLA allows entire buildings to be dismantled and the materials used again elsewhere. This reduces construction waste and supports a circular economy. It works for both single-story and multi-story buildings up to 42.7 feet high, building class 4, and is a great choice for projects that need flexibility, whether for long-term or temporary use. Without the need for traditional adhesives, the construction process moves faster, and modifications can be made easily. The blocks hold their strength even after being reused, which means less environmental impact over time. Let's explore some traditional construction techniques. The workers you see are building walls using rammed earth, a method that has been successfully utilized by builders across the globe for centuries. One of the most remarkable examples of this technique is the Forbidden City in China, the world's largest palace complex. Rammed earth construction is a time-tested building method that involves compressing a mixture of gravel, sand, silt, and a small amount of clay between sturdy panels called formwork. These panels, usually made of plywood, shape the walls and hold everything in place during the process. The mixture is added in layers, typically 10 to 25 inches deep, and then compacted down to about half its original volume using manual or mechanical rammers. Once the wall reaches its full height, the formwork is removed, and the structure is left to dry and strengthen over time. One of the key benefits of rammed earth walls is their ability to regulate indoor temperatures. Their density allows them to absorb heat during the day and slowly release it at night, helping to keep spaces comfortable. Since this method relies on natural, locally sourced materials, it has a much smaller environmental impact compared to conventional construction. When properly made, rammed earth buildings can stand for hundreds of years. However, there are some important factors to consider. While rammed earth provides excellent thermal mass, it does not offer much insulation on its own, so extra insulating materials might be necessary in very hot or cold climates. Water exposure can also be an issue, as moisture can weaken the walls over time. To protect against this, good drainage systems and well-designed roof overhangs are essential. This ancient construction method has been around for thousands of years, and for good reason. It offers strength and a natural aesthetic that blends well with different environments. Next on our list is Xella, the company behind Ytong blocks. Their product line includes blocks of different densities and reinforced panels, each with specific properties to suit various building needs. These blocks come in different densities, starting with the D350, which measures 23.6 inches by 9.8 inches by 9.8 inches. It has a compressive strength of at least 2.5 newtons per square millimeter and a dry weight of 21.9 pounds. The D400 block, available in 23.6 inches by 9.8 inches by 9.8 inches and 23.6 inches by 9.8 inches by 11.8 inches sizes, has a slightly higher dry weight of 25 pounds per cubic foot. Ytong panels are reinforced with steel mesh and are available in thicknesses from 2 inches to 9.8 inches, a standard width of 23.6 inches, and lengths up to 236 inches. They are commonly used for partition walls, slabs, roofs, external walls, and cladding. These products are used in a variety of construction applications, including load-bearing walls, partitions, floors, and fire-resistant walls. They offer effective insulation for both temperature and sound while being easy to handle and install. The material can be shaped and modified with precision, making it a flexible choice for different designs. Made from natural raw materials, Ytong products are also recyclable. PERI Duo is a formwork system designed for building walls, columns, and slabs with ease. Made from fiber-reinforced polymer, it holds up against moisture, swelling, shrinkage, and corrosion. Since no piece weighs more than 55 pounds, workers can move and assemble it without needing cranes. The design keeps things simple, using fewer components and standard connectors, so there's no need for specialized tools or lengthy training. On top of that, all parts are fully recyclable, making it a more sustainable choice. The system comes in panel heights of 2 feet and 4 feet 5 inches, with widths ranging from 4 inches to 2 feet 11 inches. It can handle fresh concrete pressures of 1,050 pounds per square foot for walls and 1,650 pounds per square foot for columns. The fiber-reinforced material also gives it a longer lifespan than traditional options. PERI Duo has been used in all kinds of projects around the world. In Barnetswood, southeast, it was chosen for residential buildings. In Novra, Australia, it helped construct 13 feet 1 inch high walls for the Lawrence Avenue project. Construction teams appreciate how easy it is to move and put together. That said, crews used to traditional formwork might need some time to adjust. In very cold weather, the material can also become brittle, so extra care is needed in those conditions. Staticus is one of the largest facade contractors in Northern Europe. The company designs, produces, and installs unitized curtain wall systems, bringing over 20 years of experience. From concept to installation, the company ensures that every facade meets structural and environmental standards. Using advanced technology, it manufactures high-quality facade components. One of its key innovations is the Hybrid Unitized Facade (HUF) system. These timber facade systems also lower CO2 emissions and promote more eco-friendly construction. It also integrates IoT sensors into its facades, allowing buildings to monitor their own performance and flag potential maintenance before problems arise. This helps extend the lifespan of exterior systems. Over the years, Staticus has contributed to several major projects. Michigan Avenue Tower 2 in Manchester, UK, features some of its most advanced facade engineering. One Exchange Square in London is among its largest projects in the region, further cementing its role as a leader in the industry. This non-load-bearing apartment partition wall system utilizes Mason's Enviro AAC panels, which are crafted from autoclaved materials. The dry density is approximately 1,157 pounds per cubic yard, with a compressive strength of 580 pounds per square inch, and a bending strength between 175 and 225 pounds. The sound transmission loss for the system is 35 decibels at 1000 Hz. The Enviro panel cladding system uses 2-inch thick panels as a non-load-bearing external wall cladding, installed over battens on a load-bearing wall. These panels have a working density of about 1,097 pounds per cubic yard, significantly lower than traditional concrete. A flashing system is included to manage moisture, along with a ventilated cavity and weep holes for drainage. It meets seismic and wind load requirements across the United States when installed correctly. This panel floor system consists of 3-inch thick panels reinforced with corrosion-protected steel mesh. Each panel is 24 inches wide, with a standard length of 86 inches and a dry density of 876 pounds per cubic yard. It supports a maximum uniformly distributed load of 2.5 pounds per square inch and a concentrated live load of 2.7 kilonewtons with joists at 24 inches centers. The panels are installed between two framing lines with a 0.8 to 1 inch air gap and non-combustible insulation to improve performance. It accommodates structures up to 33 feet in height with a maximum story height of 10 feet. Next up is the Dincel construction system, featuring its innovative formwork. It uses lightweight polymer blocks that are easy to install, even without the need for cranes. It consists of hollow PVC panels that interlock to form a continuous structure, which is then filled with concrete and reinforced steel. Once set, the result is a solid, long-lasting wall. The system comes in 4 profiles to suit different building needs. The 4 1/3 inches profile works well for party walls, corridors, and external walls, replacing brick or 5 1/2 inches block walls. The 6 1/10 inches profile is often used for external and basement walls, lift shafts, stairwells, and retaining walls, serving as an alternative to 5 1/2 inches block, 7 1/2 inches block, and 6 inches precast walls. This system is fire resistant, waterproof, and meets AS 3600 standards. It does not require crack control reinforcement and resists termites, rot, and mildew. It also meets National Construction Code requirements and has been tested for sound insulation. The system has undergone extensive testing to meet safety and performance standards. Its waterproofing properties have been tested by CSIRO and the University of New South Wales. The University of Technology Sydney has confirmed its ability to withstand earthquakes up to magnitude 9.0. In 1993, the Japanese company Max introduced the first battery-powered rebar tying tool. But they didn't stop there. They continued developing new technologies. This innovation comes at a crucial time, as experts predict Japan will face a labor shortage of 3.78 million workers within the next decade. In this context, the robotic manipulator from Max Engineers, shown in the video, could be a game changer, automatically tying rebar with precision. It moves across slab job sites on its own, finding rebar intersections and securing them without needing human assistance. If it comes across obstacles like materials, workers, or equipment, it quickly recalculates its route to keep things running smoothly. One of its standout features is its ability to work alongside other units. Multiple robots can coordinate their movements, dividing the workload to get the job done faster than manual labor ever could. It also follows digital blueprints, making sure every tie is placed exactly where it needs to be, even if the job site conditions change. With labor shortages continuing to challenge the construction industry, this robot helps fill the gap. By handling repetitive tying tasks, it frees up skilled workers for more specialized work. The ties it creates are uniform and precise, strengthening the overall structure and cutting down on inconsistencies that can come with manual work. It's also designed with worker safety in mind. Rebar tying often requires bending, twisting, and repetitive motion that can lead to injuries over time. Since the AMTR takes over that physical strain, it helps reduce the risk of long-term health issues for workers. Sika ComfortFloor is a seamless poured flooring solution that provides a soft, comfortable feel under bare feet. It's a unique yet inviting choice that enhances both style and comfort. With multiple layers, it creates a smooth, continuous surface that's easy to maintain, slip-resistant, and absorbs sound. The system ranges from 2 to 4 mm thick, with a satin to matte finish and a variety of color options. It has a compressive strength of 50 to 60 megapascals, a tensile strength of at least 8 megapascals. Its flexibility allows for 80 to 150% elongation at break. It stands up to water, moisture, cleaning chemicals, industrial oils, diluted acids, and alcohols. It also reduces impact noise by 10 to 15 decibel. Its slip resistance varies depending on the texture, ranging from R9 to R10 on dry surfaces and R10 to R11 on wet surfaces. With a softer feel underfoot, it helps reduce joint strain and fatigue, making it ideal for spaces where people spend long hours on their feet. The seamless surface prevents dirt buildup and bacteria growth, making it a great choice for hospitals, schools, and workplaces. Installation includes surface preparation, priming, applying a self-leveling base coat, a top coat, and curing. Regular cleaning with neutral pH solutions and occasional deep cleaning keep it in top condition. Costs typically range from $40 to $80 per square meter, depending on thickness, design, and installation requirements. Wakaflex is a self-adhesive, lead-free flashing designed for roofing. Made from a polyisobutylene base with an embedded aluminum mesh, it offers strong adhesion without the risks of traditional lead. It comes in various widths: 5 1/2 inches, 7 1/2 inches, 11 inches, 14 1/2 inches, and 22 inches, each roll measuring 16 feet and 5 inches long. It's much lighter than lead and handles temperatures from -40 degrees to +100 degrees Fahrenheit. It stretches up to 50% in length and 15% in width, molding easily to different surfaces. The self-adhesive edges bond securely to most roofing materials, and its self-welding property helps create a lasting seal. Available in lead gray, anthracite, black, and brown, it's designed to last over 20 years. As an alternative to lead flashing, Wakaflex eliminates concerns about theft or toxic exposure, while still delivering the strength and flexibility needed for roof valleys, chimney abutments, dormers, skylights, and ventilation penetrations. It works with concrete and clay tiles, metal roofs, and flat surfaces. Installation is simple and doesn't require special tools. The surface should be clean and dry, and priming may help on rough or porous materials. After cutting it to size, it's placed over the area, the backing is removed, and it's pressed firmly into place. For complex surfaces, shaping by hand or using a roller helps it fit properly. Overlapping strips by at least 2 inches ensures a watertight seal, and the self-welding feature means no extra sealants are needed. A final check ensures everything is in place. Schöck Tronsole is designed to significantly reduce noise in staircases by preventing sound from traveling between stair flights, landings, and walls. It's a well-thought-out system that helps meet modern building standards for quieter living and working spaces. The system includes different components, each with a specific role. Type F handles the connection between landings and stairs. Type B prevents sound from passing between stair flights and walls. Type T works at step supports. Type L provides separation for stair landings. Type Z reduces vibrations in cantilevered landings, and Type Q is made for thinner, filigree staircases. Each part uses high-performance elastomeric bearings and rigid connectors to break the path of sound waves and keep noise from spreading. One of the biggest issues with staircases is how easily sound travels through solid materials like concrete. Footsteps and other impacts send vibrations through the structure, creating noise in surrounding spaces. Many traditional solutions don't hold up over time, but Schöck Tronsole is designed to maintain its performance for years. It works in both new builds and renovations, integrating smoothly into reinforced concrete staircases. The elastomeric materials used in the system are highly resistant to wear, so they don't break down over time. Unlike standard insulation methods, this system tackles noise at its source, stopping it before it spreads. It's strong enough to handle heavy use while still keeping sound transmission low. Tensar is a geosynthetic material designed to improve the stability and performance of roads, pavements, and working platforms while reducing material costs. Made from co-extruded composite polymers, it provides high tensile strength and flexibility. Its aperture shape, combining hexagonal, trapezoidal, and triangular openings, optimizes soil confinement and load distribution. With a high percentage of open area, it improves aggregate interlock and drainage. It comes in various roll widths and lengths, designed for lateral restraint of aggregates, reducing the need for excess material and lowering carbon emissions. It strengthens subgrades, prevents settlement and rutting, and extends pavement lifespan. InterAx Geogrid works through mechanical interlock and soil confinement. When aggregate is compacted over the geogrid, particles partially penetrate the apertures, forming a stiffer composite layer. This interaction distributes loads efficiently, limiting lateral soil movement. Its multidirectional geometry improves particle confinement, increasing the stiffness of the aggregate layer. The benefits of InterAx Geogrid include material cost reduction by decreasing the required thickness of aggregate layers, lowering transportation expenses, and reducing construction time due to a simple installation process. It increases the bearing capacity of soft soils, improving the long-term stability of roads, railways, and runways. Its environmental advantages include a lower carbon footprint by decreasing the need for aggregate extraction and limiting excavation and soil disposal. Let's talk about an eco-friendly, non-toxic construction material when workers need to quickly secure concrete barriers. Minnich Manufacturing designs self-propelled, pneumatically powered barrier wall drills to make securing concrete barriers safer. These machines move along the top of the barrier, drilling precise holes for anchoring. It uses 3 vertically mounted pneumatic drills to bore through pre-molded holes into the subbase all at once. It is equipped with a 1-inch by 4.25-inch drill steel shank, supports drill bit sizes between 1 inch and 2.5 inches, and can reach depths from 18 inches to 36 inches. It weighs around 3,000 pounds. The operator controls the drill using a tethered remote from the non-traffic side, staying clear of dust and debris. The single-gang barrier wall drill is designed for jobs that require precise single-hole drilling without constant adjustments. It has the same drill steel shank, bit size range, and depth as the A3V SD. Weighing about 1,630 pounds, it sits on a frame measuring 8.5 feet by 6.5 feet and is transported on a 9-foot flatbed trailer. An air-powered motor moves the drill along the barrier. Minnich drills can be adapted for different barrier profiles, including F-shape and jersey barriers, with adjustable drill spacing and depth to fit specific project needs. An optional dust collection system helps keep the worksite cleaner by capturing airborne particles, reducing exposure for workers, and supporting OSHA compliance. These drills cut down on manual labor and improve safety by allowing remote operation and controlled drilling. This company specializes in equipment designed to make working at heights safer. One of its key products is a scaffolding system that makes it easier to reach crane cabins. It can support 250 kilograms per square meter, providing a stable platform for workers. With 4 feet width, there is enough space for 2 people to move past each other without trouble. Made from high-strength aluminum, it is sturdy while still being simple to set up and transport. For those working on rooftops, the Easy Rail system offers extra protection. It attaches directly to the eaves, creating a secure barrier that helps prevent falls. Since it is made from corrosion-resistant aluminum, it holds up well in different weather conditions. The system can be adjusted in length to fit various roof designs, and its quick lock mechanisms make setup and removal fast. Another standout product is the Z-Stack aluminum stair system, designed to handle tough job sites while staying practical. Each module weighs 218 kilograms, yet it can be stacked to build staircases as high as needed. The industrial-grade aluminum frame supports heavy loads while staying manageable during assembly. Since the system is modular, it can be customized for different site layouts, whether for long-term structures or temporary access. The stairs also include non-slip treads and adjustable handrails to keep workers steady. Framehouse specializes in prefabricated wooden homes, handling every stage from design to assembly. They have introduced a new solution for multi-story buildings: prefabricated elevator shafts. Instead of constructing elevator shafts on site, this approach allows them to be built in a controlled environment and then installed directly into the building during assembly. A typical residential elevator shaft measures between 5 feet by 4 feet and 5 feet by 7 feet, with an average height of 50 feet to accommodate 3 to 4 floors. The pit depth ranges from 6 to 12 inches, giving the elevator car space to rest while keeping the entrance level with the landing. Hydraulic models need reinforced pit floors to handle extra weight. The shafts also include vertical supports running from the lowest to the highest floor to keep the structure stable. To put the system to the test, Frame House Group installed one in its own 4-story office building. The choice to use wood for elevator shafts is becoming more common, especially in areas prone to earthquakes because of its ability to absorb energy. More mid-rise buildings are turning to wood because it works well with other materials, and construction crews can use familiar building techniques throughout the project. Prefabricated wooden elevator shafts help speed up construction while cutting down on-site labor. They fit into today's push for faster, more sustainable building methods. While wood is a key option, concrete and steel are still widely used, depending on the project's needs. Concrete piles, pile caps, and similar structural elements are primarily utilized in bridge and highway construction. The company specializes in in-house manufacturing, ensuring that all components arrive at the site fully prepared for installation. These precast caps speed up installation, allowing crews to set up to 8 in a single day, cutting down on excavation time and keeping projects moving even when the weather doesn't cooperate. Since they're made off-site using custom molds, they come ready with precisely placed anchor bolts and weld plates, reducing alignment issues during installation. By handling much of the work before materials even reach the job site, These precast elements make construction safer, reduce congestion, and help control costs. A great example is the Cameron LNG Control Maintenance Warehouse in Hackberry, Louisiana. This project used 80 precast pile caps, 400 precast piles, and over 1,000 feet of precast grade beams, helping the construction team stay on schedule while keeping safety a top priority on a site with as many as 12,000 workers. The company also produces precast trenches and sump systems with a high-performance internal liner and a concrete shell, making installation more efficient. Its precast pipe racks simplify construction by reducing field labor, while its precast duct banks, designed for electrical infrastructure, come with pre-installed conduits, eliminating the need for extensive on-site concrete work. By refining precast methods to tackle real-world construction challenges, the company helps projects stay on track, work sites stay safer, and clients get results they can count on across North America. TitanFlor's aluminum raised flooring is used in spaces that need strength, corrosion resistance, and precision. Produced through a single casting process, these panels hold up under heavy loads, with the AL1500 model supporting up to 5,115 pounds per square yard. It is used in labs, data centers, and industrial spaces where materials need to be non-corrosive and free from electrostatic discharge. Since aluminum isn't magnetic, it works well in areas where electronic interference needs to be minimized. Perforated panels also help with air circulation, keeping temperatures under control in sensitive environments. Different surface finishes make it possible to match the flooring to specific needs. Encapsulated calcium sulfate tiles improve fire resistance and sound absorption, while anti-static PVC tiles help manage electrostatic discharge in places like electronics manufacturing or telecommunications hubs. The modular design makes installation quick, and accessing underfloor systems is simple. If changes need to be made, the panels can be reconfigured without much effort. Since aluminum is strong without adding extra weight, it's a smart choice for buildings where load distribution matters. It also works with different surface materials, making it flexible for both functional and aesthetic needs. The combination of corrosion resistance, non-magnetic properties, and built-in airflow management makes it an effective choice for places where material performance is key. With long-term use in mind, this system provides a practical solution for spaces that require clean conditions, strong load support, and control over electrostatic discharge. The Scissorsafe system is designed to make concrete construction safer by providing secure anchorage points for fall protection. It works through two main components: the Scissorsafe void former and the Scissorsafe anchor. The void former is a small plastic piece placed on the formwork before concrete is poured. It creates an inverted void in the hardened concrete, forming a ready-to-use anchorage point. It includes a 1.3-inch diameter circular disc attached to horizontal formwork at designated locations and a T-shaped mold that shapes the void. Once the formwork is removed, workers insert the Scissorsafe anchor into the void. As it expands and locks into place, it creates a strong, reliable connection for safety harnesses and other fall protection gear, without relying on friction to hold. One of the biggest advantages of this system is that it eliminates the need for drilling into concrete after construction, which can be risky and time-consuming. With anchorage points already built into the structure, workers have secure attachment points from the start. Since the anchors can be reused, this also reduces material waste and lowers labor costs. The system is flexible, supporting different types of fall protection setups, including work restraint systems, fall arrest gear, and retrieval winches. This makes it a useful choice for tasks like installing curtain walls, unitized facades, and balconies. For the system to work effectively, planning is key. The void formers need to be positioned correctly during the formwork stage to ensure the anchorage points are exactly where they are needed later. This careful setup helps construction crews work more efficiently and safely while reducing the hassle of making adjustments later. The Dome project, initiated in 2011 in Italy, was an educational venture that combined traditional construction techniques with modern architectural education. Led by Professor Luigi Alini in collaboration with the architectural firm AION, it brought together students from the Design Laboratory 2 at the Faculty of Architecture and participants from the Building School of Syracuse. The project focused on full-scale, low-tech housing structures built using brick arches, vaults, and domes. Its construction method was based on the compass technique, a building approach influenced by ancient Nubian traditions and developed by architect Fabrizio Carola over 3 decades in Africa. It also drew inspiration from the work of Egyptian architect Hassan Fathi. The initiative was designed as a tribute to Carola, promoting an architectural philosophy that harmonizes design with its surrounding environment while integrating research, education, and professional practice. The students engaged directly with real-world architectural challenges, addressing site-specific constraints, functional needs, budget limitations, and material selection. Through this hands-on approach, the project provided a bridge between theoretical studies and practical application, preparing students for professional careers in architecture. The Dome project remains an example of how traditional techniques can be revived and adapted within modern architectural. By fostering collaboration between academia and industry, it demonstrated the potential for low-tech construction methods to be integrated into contemporary architectural practice. In the German town of Minore, crews are hard at work rebuilding an aging culvert that has quietly done its job for nearly 80 years. Running 1 mile underground, this structure channels a hidden stream beneath the town. But time has taken its toll, and repairs are now essential to keep it stable and functioning. The project involves swapping out crumbling sections with new reinforced concrete pipes. Each one is 20 feet long and 5 feet 3 inches wide, designed to handle the stream's flow while meeting today's engineering standards. The concrete is tough enough to withstand pressure and environmental wear, and a special coating helps prevent corrosion, cutting down on future maintenance. Replacing a structure like this is no small task. Crews have to dig carefully to avoid disrupting roads and nearby buildings. Heavy machinery, including hydraulic excavators and cranes, lifts out the old sections and lowers in the new ones. Workers secure each pipe using rubber-sealed joints that prevent leaks while allowing for slight ground movements. Reinforced connections add extra strength to withstand shifts in the earth and water pressure. Though the stream itself isn't particularly strong, this project is a major investment, about $1,500,000. That cost covers materials, labor, and excavation. Engineers expect the upgrades to extend the culvert's life by decades, reducing the risk of collapses or water damage to nearby structures. To make upkeep easier, the town is also adding sediment traps and access points for maintenance crews. The system meets environmental standards, helping manage water flow more responsibly. Once complete, the renewed culvert will provide better flood protection and strengthen Minore's infrastructure for the future. Construction sites are known for being messy, producing dust, dirt, and debris that easily spread, especially by the wheels of vehicles like dump trucks transporting materials. To help keep the roads surrounding these sites cleaner, FODS mats were designed to minimize the spread of dirt and debris. Each mat measures 12 feet wide, 7 feet long, and 3.75 inches high, weighing about 420 pounds. Made from high-density polyethylene, they are strong enough to handle tough conditions. The surface has rows of 2.875-inch high pyramids that flex vehicle tires as they pass, shaking off dirt and keeping it contained. These mats can handle the heaviest construction equipment, with each pyramid supporting over 20,000 pounds. They are designed to last more than 10 years, and can withstand over 1 million passes from an 80-ton vehicle. Compared to traditional rock entrances, they are proven to reduce sediment track-out by up to 59%, cutting down on the need for frequent street sweeping. Setting them up is easy, taking about 30 minutes without needing excavation or heavy machinery. They are placed directly on the ground and secured with steel hardware through pre-drilled holes, usually requiring at least 4 anchors per mat. Cleaning can be done with a skid steer broom attachment. Unlike traditional rock entrances, these mats can be used again and again, making them a cost-effective and environmentally friendly choice. They can be moved from one project to another, giving construction sites a practical way to control track-out. By switching to this system, companies can keep roads cleaner while reducing maintenance efforts and expenses. Compact tower cranes play a crucial role in construction projects where space is limited. The Liebherr L one can lift up to 2,500 pounds with a reach of 25 meters and a hook height of 19.1 meters. The Potain Igo T70 handles up to 8 tons, extends 50 meters, and has a tip capacity of 1.4 tons, with a hook height of approximately 37.3 meters. Meanwhile, the Terex CSE30 supports a maximum load of 4.4 tons with a jib length of 30 meters and can carry 1.3 tons at its farthest reach when using the Terex Power Plus function. This model also includes advanced electronic controls and motors for precise operation, along with the Terex Power Match feature for improved efficiency. These specifications translate into machines that perform well in busy urban environments. Their ability to be set up without extra equipment allows for faster assembly, which is particularly useful when time is a priority. Remote control operation enables operators to maneuver heavy loads from a safe distance, making job sites safer and more efficient. In areas where space is restricted, such as dense city locations or small residential projects, these cranes provide reliable lifting solutions. They reduce the time needed for setup and minimize labor requirements, making them practical for various applications. Their design allows for precise load placement, ensuring that materials are positioned exactly where needed. The practical benefits of these cranes are evident in how they streamline work. Their quick setup and controlled handling free up workers to focus on other aspects of construction, helping projects move forward smoothly and effectively. Imagine walking past a construction site in the morning and noticing a roof resting on the ground. By the time you return in the evening, the roof is already in place, and the builders are busy working on the walls. It's not magic, it's the build and lift method in action. Instead of workers climbing high scaffolding to build a roof in place, their system allows roofs to be assembled safely on the ground before being lifted into position. This approach cuts down the risks of working at dangerous heights and reduces the need for extensive scaffolding. The process also keeps projects moving faster. Once the roof is lifted, interior work can start immediately, giving crews shelter from the weather and avoiding unnecessary delays. Most projects can have the roof raised and framing installed in just one day, keeping schedules on track and reducing downtime. The idea came from Neil Joseph Coote, a licensed carpenter with years of experience in the construction industry. He saw firsthand the risks of working at heights and developed this method to make roofing work safer and more efficient. By shifting roof construction to ground level, Build and Lift has created a safer and more practical alternative to traditional roofing methods. It helps workers stay out of harm's way while keeping projects moving smoothly. For builders looking for a more efficient way to get the job done, this method offers a smarter approach. Using Building Left, workers can raise a roof covering up to 300 square meters in just a day. Next, this is SLURRYTUB and is used to manage and dispose of slurry waste on construction sites efficiently. Made from 100% recyclable polypropylene, it is strong enough for trade use while remaining easy to handle at 4 kilograms. It measures 88.5 centimeters in length, 51 centimeters in width, and 31 centimeters in height. Its design fits most standard wheelbarrows, allowing for hands-free operation during cleanup. It features 2 threaded drain holes, compatible with standard 20mm hose or tap adapter fittings, making water drainage and recycling simple. This system helps keeping work sites cleaner by filtering out solid waste from slurry while allowing water to drain for reuse or safe disposal. The plastic tub is lined with a biodegradable paper filter, which captures materials like cement, concrete, and grout. Once the waste hardens, both the filter and its contents can be discarded following local regulations. By containing slurry, it prevents contaminants from polluting soil, harming plant life, or entering stormwater drains. It supports environmental compliance, helping contractors avoid fines while protecting surrounding areas. The quick drain system and hands-free cleaning process make cleanup more efficient. The single-use biodegradable filters add an extra layer of environmental responsibility by reducing landfill impact. A major advantage of the SLURRYTUB is its role in water conservation. Rather than letting dirty water go to waste in sewers or pits, this system allows it to be collected for treatment and reuse. If adopted widely, the impact could be significant. Estimates suggest that if every construction site in Australia used the SLURRYTUB, it could save 300 million litres of water per year. This approach to slurry management supports cleaner job sites while reducing water waste in an industry that consumes large amounts of it. Specialists at Ipsiis are developing mineral foams for interior construction. It is a cutting-edge mineral-based insulation foam that combines fire resistance, lightweight strength, and high thermal efficiency. Made entirely from natural or recycled minerals, it offers a safer, more eco-friendly alternative to traditional insulation materials. With a density range of 0.3 to 1.5 grams per cubic centimeter, it provides excellent insulation while being strong enough to withstand compressive forces. It's also non-combustible, capable of handling temperatures over 1,000 degrees Celsius without burning or releasing harmful fumes. Its water absorption is below 1%, making it highly resistant to moisture, and its chemically stable, non-degrading structure ensures long-term durability. What sets Ipsiis apart is how it's made. The production process is designed to have minimal environmental impact, using a low-energy, chemical-free foaming technique that creates a lightweight, porous material. Unlike traditional insulation, which often relies on energy-intensive processes, Ipsiis is cured at low temperatures, reducing emissions and making it one of the most sustainable choices on the market. Plus, it can be molded into different shapes, making it incredibly versatile. Its applications span multiple industries. In industrial fire protection, it's used in refractory linings, fireproof panels, and as a protective barrier for steel and concrete structures. In construction, it helps insulate walls, roofs, and ceilings, while also offering soundproofing benefits. It's also used in aerospace and automotive industries for heat shields and fire barriers, as well as in tunnels and underground infrastructure to improve fire safety. The energy sector benefits from its use in power plants and sustainable buildings, helping reduce carbon footprints. Beyond performance, Ipsiis is designed with people and the planet in mind. It's fully recyclable, free from toxic chemicals, and doesn't release volatile organic compounds, ensuring safer indoor air quality. Diamond Plastics pipe is designed for large-scale water transmission, sewage force mains, and irrigation systems. The pipe comes in diameters ranging from 14 to 60 inches, with standard 20-foot laying lengths. It features gasketed bell and spigot joints that create a secure, watertight seal, with optional restrained joint systems for added pull resistance. Its smooth interior helps water flow efficiently by reducing friction. Unlike metal pipes, this PVC alternative won't rust, corrode, or develop scale buildup over time. Its lighter composition makes transportation, handling, and installation easier, helping to lower labor and equipment costs. Built to handle both external soil pressure and internal hydraulic surges, it supports multiple pressure ratings up to 305 psi, with an estimated lifespan of over a century. C900 is widely used in municipal water systems for potable water distribution, transmission mains, and treatment facilities. It's also a strong choice for sewage and wastewater projects, including force mains and gravity sewer lines, as well as large-scale irrigation systems and farm water supply networks. Industrial and fire protection systems benefit from its consistent performance in water supply lines, fire suppression setups, and cooling infrastructure. ByBlock is a building material made entirely from recycled plastic waste, offering a practical alternative to traditional construction materials. Each block measures 15.5 inches wide, 7.75 inches deep, and 8 inches high, weighing about 22 pounds. With a compressive strength of 408 pounds per square inch, it works well for non-load-bearing structures. It also provides moderate insulation and soundproofing, with an R value of 1.14 and a sound transmission class rating of 21. ByBlocks come in 3 types: standard blocks, which have stabilizing top pegs and bottom dimples for secure stacking; flat blocks, designed for smooth top courses or areas under openings; and combination blocks, shaped for window spaces and step-down transitions. There are 2 finishes: construction grade, which has a textured surface that bonds well with stucco and cladding, and premium grade, which is suited for furniture and decorative uses and needs ultraviolet protection. Bifusion's manufacturing process uses steam and compression to turn plastic waste into solid blocks. This method eliminates sorting, pre-washing, and additives, reducing emissions by 41% compared to concrete block production. ByBlocks can be used for retaining walls, fences, sound barriers, landscaping, terracing, sheds, and enclosures. Retaining walls can hold up to 6,000 pounds. Force on a 4-foot wall, and 8,500 pounds force on a 2-foot wall with an even slope backfill. Building with ByBlock is simple. The blocks interlock, so there's no need for mortar or adhesives. Post-tensioning rods keep them in place, creating a secure structure with less time and effort than traditional construction methods. Bifusion has set a goal to recycle 100 million tons of plastic by 2030. For every 1 ton of plastic waste processed, 1 ton of ByBlock is produced, helping to reduce landfill waste and ocean pollution. The Peron Marble Quarry, one of the largest in Europe, is nestled in northern Greece, covering an impressive 348 acres. Since 2003, it has been a key player in the industry, producing around 352,740 pounds of marble blocks each year. The marble itself is made up mostly of calcite and dolomite, giving it both strength and a striking visual appeal. 5 distinct types come out of this quarry, each with its own unique patterns, colors, and crystallization. The extraction process combines precision and efficiency, using modern wire saw cutting techniques, diamond wire technology, and controlled blasting to minimize waste. Heavy-duty excavators, loaders, and high-tech cutting machines help shape the marble with accuracy. A 12.4-mile network of internal roads ensures smooth transport of materials across the site. Despite its scale, the quarry is designed to blend with the natural shape of the mountain, following a carefully planned system of 24 terraces. This layout not only makes extraction more efficient, but also helps maintain the structural stability of the site. Advanced scanning and sorting technologies are used to ensure that only the best quality marble is selected before it moves on for processing and export. Environmental responsibility is a key part of operations. Strict dust control measures, water recycling systems, and land restoration efforts are in place to minimize the quarry's impact on the surrounding landscape. Every step of the process is carefully managed to balance high production with sustainability. Perron has built a reputation as a leading source of premium white marble in Europe. It continues to supply high-quality stone to markets worldwide, proving that large-scale operations and responsible resource management can go hand in hand. ABM specializes in manufacturing reinforced concrete arch structures, which are widely used for constructing road and railway bridges. One notable example is the 4-span structure displayed on the screen, which was installed in Poland along a section of the S11 expressway. It adapts to different span lengths and load requirements, with dimensions and configurations tailored to fit specific project needs. Made from high-quality precast concrete, it holds up against harsh weather and heavy loads. By using soil structure interaction, it distributes weight efficiently, adding stability. This system works well for various types of infrastructure. It's commonly used in bridge construction, handling both pedestrian and vehicle traffic while supporting safe weight distribution. It's also a reliable choice for underpasses and overpasses in cities and rural areas. In addition, it helps create culverts for water management, ensuring long-term structural integrity. One of its biggest benefits is the fast installation process, which cuts down on construction costs. The combination of strong materials and well-planned engineering reduces the need for frequent maintenance. For more, ABM Mosti offers a complete service package, handling design, manufacturing, and installation to make the process smooth from start to finish. HEPA filters are effective in various settings, from construction sites to schools. This model is priced at $570 and can capture over 99% of particles as small as 0.3 microns, which is even smaller than a red blood cell. Unlike traditional bagged vacuums that may release some dust back into the air, this unit features a vacuum-sealed design to prevent that. Additionally, it is designed to be worn on the back for convenience. With a 50-foot power cord and a 5-foot hose, it offers a good cleaning range. It uses a 4-stage HEPA filtration system that captures 99.97% of dust, keeping the air cleaner and safer. With a 1,150-watt motor running at 120 volts and 60 Hz, it delivers 150 cubic feet per minute of suction power while staying quiet at just 69 decibels. The 2.5-gallon tank holds plenty of debris, and the 48.5-foot cord means fewer interruptions to switch outlets. At just 10.6 pounds, it's designed to be worn for long periods without causing strain. The 5-point adjustable harness helps distribute weight evenly across the shoulders and back, making it easier to move around. The tough polypropylene body stands up to demanding jobs, and it works on everything from carpets and hard floors to job sites and industrial spaces. It comes with a variety of attachments to handle different cleaning tasks. The HEPA Beater Bar Floor Tool deep cleans carpets without kicking dust back into the air. The Brush Floor Tool works well on hardwood and tile. A crevice tool helps get into tight spots, while the dusting brush is great for furniture and vents. The wand extension lets you reach ceilings and other hard-to-access areas.